Hello students, good morning. Hope you will be fine at your respective places. Today we are going to start the new topic, that is the ecosystem. Now let us try to first define what do we mean by the term ecosystem. इकोसिस्टम की अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, इकोसिस्टम की डेफिनेशन की, इकोसिस्टम की अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, इट इज एन इंटीग्रेटेड सिस्टम. It is an integrated system. What do we mean by the integrated system? It is an integrated system, that system which has developed by the interaction between the biotic and abiotic, that is the living and non-living part of an environment. So this ecosystem, what is this ecosystem? It is an integrated system. It is a system which had developed from the interaction between the living and non-living part of the environment, or we can simply say between the biotic and abiotic factors of an environment. Yeah, in short we can say this ecosystem, it is any unit. It is any unit which includes all the organisms in an area. It is an unit which includes all the organisms in an area which interact with their physical environment, which interact with their physical environment. So what is this ecosystem? This ecosystem is simply an unit in which which comprises of all the living, which comprises all the what we call as the organisms in a given area, in a particular area, which interacts with their physical environment by means of food chain and chemical cycles. And when they interact with each other through by means of food chain, by means of chemical cycles, it results in energy flow. It results in what we called as material cycling, and also biotic diversity. So how we can define the ecosystem? Ecosystem is an integrated system which results from the interaction between the biotic and abiotic parts of an environment. Which what will say that this is an integrated system which results from the interaction between the living and non-living components of an environment, or we can simply call as this ecosystem is an unit. What is this unit? It is any unit which includes all the organisms in a given area which interacts with their physical environment by means of what we call as the energy flow, by means of the food chain, by means of the chemical cycle, which results in the energy flow, which results in the material cycling, which results in the biotic diversity. Now अगर हम बात कर लेंगे जो ये टर्म इकोसिस्टम है, इट वाज कॉइन्ड बाय, इसको किसने पहली बार जो इसको दरियाफ्त किया, दिस टर्म इकोसिस्टम वाज कॉइन्ड बाय A.G. Tansley in the year 1935. Arthur G. Tansley in the year 1935, he was an English botanist who has first of all coined this term in the year 1939. We have got one more, that is the Odum, well-known ecologist. Odum ने in the year 1963 He considered ecosystem as the basic functional unit of the nature. Basic functional unit of nature और ecology. ओडम ने क्या क्या टर्म को कॉइन किसने किया? एजी टेंसले इन द ईयर 1935. और हम अगर एक और वेल नोन इकोलॉजिस्ट की हम बात कर लेंगे ओडम की, इन द ईयर 1963 उसने क्या कहा? उसने कहा दैट इकोसिस्टम इज द बेसिक फंक्शनल यूनिट ऑफ नेचर और इकोलॉजी. और इस फंक्शनल यूनिट में हम क्या देखते हैं कि बोथ बायोटिक कंपोनेंट्स एज वेल एज द अबायोटिक कंपोनेंट्स दे इंटरेक्ट विद ईच अदर, दे इन्फ्लुएंस ईच अदर. वो एक दूसरे पर असरअंदाज हो रहे हैं. दैट मीन्स कि जो बायोटिक कम्युनिटी होगी इट कैन नॉट लिव विदाउट द अबायोटिक पोर्शन. सो these both, there is a relationship in this functional unit of nature, in this functional unit of ecology. There is the interaction between the biotic community and the what we call as the abiotic environment. Now this ecosystem may be very small. It may be as small as the drop of water, or it may be as big as an ocean. जब इतना छोटा होगा, as small as a drop of water, we will see in that tiny droplet of water, what we will see, a large number of these microorganisms will be found, and these microorganisms they interact with their surroundings, with their environment, that is this drop of water. नाउ इन दिस ओशन अगर हम बात कर लेंगे, इट इज़ द वन जो इसका साइज के एतबार से हमारा जो एनवायरनमेंट होगा, हमारा जो इकोसिस्टम, इट मे बी एज बिग, वो इतना बड़ा होगा जितना ओशन होगा. एंड दैट ओशन इट स्प्रेड्स ओवर अ लार्ज एरिया, it spreads over a large area, and that area may be in thousands, it may be in thousands kilometers, square kilometers. हाँ, नाउ वी हैव गॉट वन मोर. हमारे पास कुछ ऐसे भी इकोसिस्टम्स हैं विच आर परमानेंट, कुछ ऐसे भी हैं विच आर आर्टिफिशियल. परमानेंट वो वाले इकोसिस्टम हैं दैट दे रिमेन फॉर एवर, they remain forever. For example, we have got the desert, we have got the grasslands, we have got the forests, we have got the oceans. ये एक है, they remain forever. but हमारे पास कुछ ऐसे भी हैं, sorry, permanent and temporary, temporary means that remains for a brief spell of time. For example, we have got the crop field, we have got the garden, we have got this aquarium. These are temporary. Yeah, aquarium की अगर हम बात नहीं करें, we will see the pool of water. After raining, we will see water, it gets collected in a small ditch that is called as the pool of water. That is the temporary. Now we have got natural ecosystem, we have got artificial ecosystem. Or natural ecosystems are those ecosystems which occur in the nature where there is no interference of the human beings. It is that ecosystem which occur in the nature which have been made without the interference of the human beings. वहाँ पर इंसान का जो असर उसका वो बहुत कम होता है. For example, we have got the deserts, for example we have got the grasslands, for example we have got the forests, etc. And the artificial are those which are made by the man, where there is the interference of the human being. For example, aquarium. If man needs to have this aquarium for a little bit of time, he can. If not, then this ecosystem will vanish. Yeah, we will have the crop field, we sow the seeds, then we have the crops in that field. What we will see, different types of the living organisms, they survive. After harvesting the crops, we will see, तो हम जो कहते हैं, जो हमारा जो क्रॉप फील्ड है वो ख़त्म हो जाता है। खासकर अगर हम क्या बात करेंगे राइस फील्ड की, राइस फील्ड में हम क्या देखते हैं कि दैट फॉर द राइस क्रॉप देयर मस्ट बी द गुड फ्लो ऑफ दिस वाटर फ्रॉम sowing up to the harvesting. And in this crop field, what we will see, different types of aquatic organisms will be found there. We will find some terrestrial organisms will be found there. And when we start harvesting, it is completely dry, so this crop field, that this ecosystem, it will vanish away. Now this was one more what we called as this classification. Now we have got one more, that is the terrestrial ecosystem. And we have got one more, that is called as the aquatic ecosystem. Terrestrial ecosystem are those ecosystems which are found on the land. For example, desert, for example, forests, for example, grasslands, etc. And aquatic, what we call as those which are found in water. And we have mainly got these two types. एक को हम बोलते हैं फ्रेश वाटर इकोसिस्टम, एंड सेकंड हमारे पास है मैरीन इकोसिस्टम। फ्रेश वाटर में हमारे पास जो आते हैं जहाँ पर साल्ट की जो कंटेंट होती है, जो साल्ट की परसेंटेज होते हैं वो बहुत कम पाई जाती है। दैट द गुड एग्जांपल्स ऑफ दिस इज, वी हैव गॉट द रिवर्स, we have got the ponds, etc. we have got the lakes. एंड मैरीन में हम क्या देखते हैं, जहाँ पर हम ये देखते हैं कि जो साल्ट की जो कंटेंट होती है वो अच्छी खासी पाई जाती है। एंड वी हैव गॉट ओशंस, we have got seas in this type. So we have got very types of on the basis of their size, on the basis of their nature, we have got different types